So I'm sharing my screen. So this is the Atlassian Marketplace. You can log on to this by going to marketplace.atlassian.com. And if you are a signed up user, you will be able to log in using this button on the right hand side. So before we log in, let us see what is a marketplace from two perspectives. We will look at marketplace from the end user perspective and from a developer perspective. There's also a third perspective called administrator, who will be uh, assisting the end users to install the apps from the marketplace onto their Jira or Confluence instance. Um, Many organizations doesn't provide admin rights to all the users, all the employees. So there will be a designated function within the organization called Atlassian admins. They will be administering the permissions that you have on your Atlassian cloud or data center platforms. So let us see what is a marketplace. So marketplace is basically, it's a location. It can be a virtual location where people regularly gather for purchase and sale of things. So here the things refer to the applications. So we have a lot of different apps um, that is hosted on the Atlassian Marketplace by many different developers and developer companies. So there are Atlassian partners who are who has a development team which develops these apps, and then after thorough security check, the Atlassian team will review and approve these apps to be added to the marketplace. So if you are a developer who develop applications, you can also build an app on Atlassian platform and host it on the marketplace. So first it will go to the review by the Atlassian company admins, and once they approve, then only your app will become available in the marketplace. You can search for apps by using the search option here, and some apps are free and some apps are paid. There will be some limited access apps as well. For example, you can see that these are applications which are free for up to 10 users. So this is a good option for any organization who is a startup and they have about 10 employees. They can easily use this without having to worry about any license fee. So as these apps are an add-on, it enhances the functionality of your already existing Atlassian products. So it is important that you should have an existing access to your Jira or Confluence instance or whatever apps, Atlassian products that you are using, because they will get integrated within those apps. You cannot use these apps directly by all by themselves. So they will appear as add-in into your Jira or Confluence instance, for example. So marketplace, as you know, marketplaces are very popular. There are different kinds of marketplaces which are existing. Amazon is also a marketplace. There are retail marketplaces such as Big Basket, where Big Basket gathers the grocery items from many different vendors. They also host their own stock. So Big Basket is also actually a hybrid model, but they have a marketplace also where they collaborate with different sellers and different vendors, and they post their products on their website for sale. So similarly, this is Atlassian Marketplace. So let us browse through this and then we will also log in to see what else is there. So sometimes when you are using your Jira or Confluence, you feel that I wish there is a functionality that will help me get votes from my team members when I'm doing a retrospective, or when I'm using my Jira instance, I need a particular export ability uh, rather than what is available as a standard functionality. Now, all the functionalities may not be already available in your Atlassian products. So that is why we have these apps which will get integrated into your existing instance. And once your admin approves these apps, you will be able to start using them. So let us look at the category of these apps. Um, you can select for which product you want to install the app for. For example, if I am a Confluence user, I'll select Confluence, and on the top, I can see the top Confluence categories. Staff picks is those apps which are reviewed and selected by the Atlassian company, Atlassian organization. So the employees of Atlassian company, they review the apps and they feature some apps here for the users which are worth a try. Okay. Then we have select a hosting type. So you may not know how your Atlassian products are hosted. So for this, you can contact your company admin, whether you are on a Atlassian cloud platform, or you're on a server, or you're on a data center. So cloud is most popular one. So let us see what all apps we have by for the Atlassian cloud platform. And then there are several sorting options like top rated, top trending, top selling, and the newest. If I go to the newest, I will see those apps which are recently uploaded into the marketplace portal. So I can see that Google Docs for Confluence. So this application will provide me an ability to integrate my Google document with Confluence. So when I go to Confluence, I can just provide a URL of the Google Doc, which is listed on my Google Drive. And if it is a organization or company Google directory where you have shared access within the organization, anyone who clicks the link will be able to access that file. So right now you can see that there are 2 people who have installed this. Only 2 installations have taken place because I'm looking at the newest Confluence apps. The number of installations will be less compared to the top rated apps. So these apps where you don't see any data about installation, that means they have not been installed by anybody yet. So if you are a risk averse person, you want to be very sure about whether the app that you are installing is going to be helpful or not. You can wait for the app to be in the marketplace for some time, let some number of installations get completed, and then look at the reviews from the users. And if you find it useful, then you can install that. So let us look at some of the top rated apps on the Confluence. So here you will see the number of installations number is very high. This is Draw.io, diagrams and whiteboard. This is one of my favorite because it helps me draw flow charts. It also helps me to depict a particular workflow or a framework very quickly and very easily. And once I'm done with the drawing in the Draw.io app, I can just insert that into my Confluence page, where it will appear very neatly as a diagram which is created in the Confluence itself. So this is cloud fortified. That means we are currently looking at all the apps which are cloud compatible. So it is important that you should know where your Atlassian products are hosted, because different company chooses different options for hosting their Atlassian products. Some companies that are into financial or banking sector, where the customers' data is like very, very personal to the customers, like credit card companies, banks and all, where there is a threat if the data gets stolen. So those organizations usually go for a data center. They will have their own data centers where they will store this information so that the chances of hacking is very less. Although that doesn't mean that cloud is not safe. Cloud is also safe, but there is a limit on the number of users. So very large organizations with like 50,000 plus users, they usually go for a data center option. Server is if you have your own server and you want to host your Atlassian products there, and you are not located in many different locations, then server is an option for you. Server is cheap because you have your own server and the infrastructure. You don't have to pay monthly for the storage and processing speed, etc. So Draw.io, you can see this is the top rated Confluence app. It has got 66,000 plus installations already done. So if I open this app, the details of this, I can see that this is not a free app. There is a pricing which is mentioned here. And then if I want to try it without paying anything, I can try it for a few days. I think 10 days is the uh, standard trial period for most of the Atlassian Marketplace apps. And there is a small tutorial video that they have added how to use diagramming, how to add diagrams into your Confluence or Jira. This is compatible both with Jira and Confluence. And here you can read the reviews from the users. And this is the overall rating from the customers who have downloaded this app and used it. So you can see that there are mixed reviews. This here is a great review, but here some feedback is there. And like you can decide after reading these reviews whether you want to really go for it or not. And also looking at pricing is important because once you install an app, you get into a commitment of monthly or annual billing cycle. And up to 10 users, it is free. So this is not number of days, but this is number of users. So if you are a startup company, you can get this for free. And you can see the tier wise pricing. This is monthly per user. Okay, so you have to be careful about looking at the pricing. It's always mentioned as per user price. So if you have 11 to 100 employees, for example, if you have 100 employees, your price will be 100 into 0.75 US dollar. I think that will be 750 or I think $75 per month. So up to 35 users can be accommodated. If you need, suppose if you have 50,000 employees in the organization and you want to use this app for them, and however you don't see a pricing above 35,000, you can directly contact them. Okay, so there is a support and which is open Monday to Friday, 24 hours. You can email the vendor asking for your specific need. So like we have 50,000 employees and I don't see any pricing for that category. Do you support that number of users? And then the enterprise team from that particular company will get back to you. And if you are an existing user and suppose you have any problem with the app, it is getting stuck, or maybe you find that it is not working as expected, you can raise a support request. Now we have to be
Ashia,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt. I have one question here regarding this drive.
Mhm.
Say, for example, if we want to introduce this plugin in our environment or
Hmm.
instance freshly, and we will go with the evolution license, maybe
Yes.
trial license,
Yes.
and we want to try it out. After that, if we have any concerns, can we get in touch with the support team for
Yes.
concerns?
Yes. The support will be provided for the free users as well. If
Okay.
they don't provide support for free user, then they will specifically mention that. And
Okay.
another thing is they will not post the contact information here if they are only supporting the paid users. What will happen is once you have become a paid user, you will get the contact information in your inbox.
Okay.
So that means they don't support free users. But here it looks like if you support us, if you request a support ticket, then you will be treated as a paid user.
Okay. With respect to the support requests, like there will be having some tiers, right? Say, for example, if you're paying some amount and they will give the premium support and all those
Correct.
kind of
Yes. So in Kanban, there is something called classes of service, right? Every organization have something called classes of service. So divide their customer.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, there was some problem with my headset. Okay, so the ETA that will be given to the free user is will be more than what a paid user will get. So a higher
Okay.
priority will be assigned to the paid customer ticket compared to a free user.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I have done when using Draw IO is that I find it like very time consuming to draw something and then draw something from scratch. So what I usually do is, for example, if I have to like we just created a Scrum team and I want to show that Scrum team structure on my Confluence page. Now, what I can do is I can search for templates. You can search for Draw IO free templates. And there are a lot of different websites that offers you templates. So what we generally do is, this is for Draw IO. Okay, here is a value stream mapping. So there is a value stream map which is already created. So if I am looking for something like this, okay, they are giving steps to create that, but we don't want steps, we want the actual diagram. So example diagrams and templates. So this is the template library. So you will find these as already created templates. You can copy them and paste it into your instance of Draw IO. And if you are logged in to your Atlassian product, while you're doing this, you will have an option called Save and Close. Will appear into your Confluence page. And if you want to edit it, you can always come back into the Draw IO mode and edit that. So some of the apps which are very popular provides free support and they also keep the users updated about what all updates they are making to this app. When you have a tab called version, that means they are continuously improving the product. So those companies who have committed themselves to provide an updated product to the users are the ones that will receive more number of installations rather than those who just create the app, uploaded it, and then they don't look at it. And then there is a installation instructions also. Like you have to log into your Confluence instance, click the apps drop down, find new apps, search for this app and click on try it for free. Now, although it is free, if you are using your company's Atlassian instance, your admin may have restricted you to install any apps from the marketplace. So if you don't see an option for installation, that means you have to contact your administrator in the organization to get that app installed. You may have to raise a service ticket with your IT team. And if you are a developer who has created a new app and wants to put this app into the marketplace, then you need to create your developer account on the Atlassian Marketplace, get your account approved. So you have to enter your company details with Atlassian, that this is what we do, this is our team. We are a team of X number of developers and we specialize in creating X type of apps. And once your profile is reviewed by Atlassian, you will be welcomed as a developer on the platform, where you can use the Atlassian platform to create your applications. Plus also you will be able to push your application into the marketplace after a security review by the Atlassian team. Now, many companies who are Atlassian partners, they only specialize in creating marketplace apps because that's how they get revenue. So like you have seen that although it is free for X number of users, there is a fees, and that fees will be given to this app creator by the Atlassian. So Atlassian will keep some amount as a fee for using the marketplace features, and then rest of the amount will be deposited into the creator's account. There can be individual creators also, and there can be companies also that specialize in app creation.
Ashya, regarding this application development, I have few questions. The procedure is to only create the developer account and then upload the plugin, is it? Or we'll have to collaborate with Atlassian team and develop the plugin?
No, you can create the app and you can push it, but it will be reviewed.
Okay,
If it will be reviewed, and then it will be approved by the
okay.
Atlassian admin.
Okay, any other patent related or any other special procedures are there?
No, nothing like that. So I will share this page with you where it has all the information about what to do if you are a developer and trying to get started. So it works same as, your Play Store or your App Store applications, right? When you are creating an app for your Play Store, you create and, some drag and drop features. So the platform that kind of facility, and this is Atlassian.com for developers. So you can
Can I have
get
this
started.
link?
Yes, please.
Okay, here I'll get all the information related to app development and how to upload
Yes.
it in Marketplace, right?
Yes, build on our powerful suite of products. So you can decide for which product you want to build a capability.
Okay.
You can also use drag and drop features. So there is a developer community also, which helps you to connect to fellow developers who are already creating awesome apps on the marketplace.